guys, welcome to episode 215 of The Cat Lady. My name is Andrea, also known as The Cat Lady. That's 2 T's, C-A-T-T, which stands for Craft All the Things. I'm a fiber-related channel, so yarn stuff, but work on other things. Like I have a Cricut, I have some circular sock machines, I have a circular sock machine, and some other cranking knitting machines. But again, that's fiber-related, but I do all sorts of other random things when they come my way. But I am primarily a knitter, crocheter, type of crafter. So I will probably be showing you mostly knit and crochet this week, as has been the usual for a while. I haven't really delved off into any other random crafts lately, but they do come my way. I also hand dye yarn on occasion. I used to have a business. It's kind of been, been kind of trying to slowly dabble back into that, which I do have some yarn I'm going to give away. So I will be posting a second video that should be out before you see this. It should be out now. Put the card up and you can enter to give away some hand-dyed yarn and some other goodies that I will be showing off in that video. So please like and subscribe and share, whatever. You can find me on social media as The Cat Lady on Instagram and Facebook primarily. Should I be promoting myself more places? I don't really know. So anyways, if you look anywhere, I do have an account on Twitter. It's The Cat Lady, but I don't use it. But I am everywhere. You can contact me pretty easily through, the easiest way to get hold of me is either email or Instagram. So if you have any questions, or you can comment down below. I try to respond to all the comments. So there you have it. All the information of things I talk about will also be linked down below. So with that, last thing, I record snippets throughout the week and then post them on Friday. So it is currently Monday. I did not do much over the weekend. So last I shared, I had finished my blankets. I had worked on a bunch of little chickens and I was kind of like, I don't know what to do next. And that's where I was pretty much for the weekend. So I didn't really do much this weekend. And the weekend was kind of weird. Friday, we had a band thing that was late. So Emily had a band festival. If you're in band, you probably know what that means, but it's like a whole thing. And we showed up, we had to get her there by like 6:45 and we didn't get home until almost 10. So it was like a whole thing. There was a lot of waiting around for Jim and David and I. So we did a lot of sitting around. But we watched her perform and whatever, and she did a bunch of other things. So that was Friday. So I could have brought something, but I didn't think about it and I was tired and I was just kind of like, spent. So then Saturday, we spent a lot of time cleaning, which was not fun. And I am sore. I am an old person. I am officially an old person. Not saying all old people are. I am a out of shape old person. Let's put it that way. I am so sore today from cleaning the bathroom because you're constantly like up and down and scrubbing the floors and blah, 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 blah. So I was like doing all the squats. Not cool. Also, Sadie was great on Friday, and then she was not so great on Saturday, and she was having problems using the bathroom, and we thought it was maybe a UTI, and there was a whole debacle. I called the emergency vet, and there was like a long wait, and they're telling me it's gonna be like $1,000 to do blood work and an x-ray. And she wasn't like a dire emergency, and that was what they were telling me on the phone. Well, she sounds stable, so, it might be 4 to 5 hour wait. And she was stable. And then she finally got more stable because she was like in and out of litter box and she was kind of just like peeing a little here and there. And like there was something, but I think it was more anxiety. I think she was having some kind of anxiety with using the bathroom. Honestly, I know that sounds weird, but she just started the chemo pill. I think something was going on because that was Saturday morning. She was totally fine Friday. Saturday morning, she had the incident. Saturday evening, she peed on the floor upstairs. So I was a little concerned, but then she was fine all day Sunday. She's been fine today. So I am keeping a close eye on her, obviously. And she's been peeing as normal in the litter box since yesterday. So I'm going to keep an eye on her. She just had blood work done because of the chemo pill. So I know this isn't yarn related. Sorry, I am going to get there. I promise. But I know a lot of you follow my journey and my stories, so I apologize if this is boring. So anyway, she's fine. She seems fine now, but I'm keeping a close eye on her. She started the chemo pill, and she had blood work done to verify she was in good condition to get that. So I'm sure they checked her, like, white blood cell count And if there was any sort of infection showing, I would think it would have shown. So I know things can change between a couple days, but I feel like she's okay. So we're just keeping an eye out. So, and of course it was a Saturday, you know, like these things never happen. Well, I can't say they never happen midweek, but they feel like they don't happen midweek a lot. So anyway, so that's my Sadie update. But that's why I didn't do anything on Saturday, because I was cleaning. I was worried about my cat. And then Saturday night, the kids went to a lock-in at a trampoline park for scouts. So we had to drop them off at like 9 o'clock at night, which it just made the day like we were just kind of waiting for the evening, and we were just like kind of like in this weird, like, I don't know, it just made it for a weird day. And then we had to pick them up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So Jim and I didn't get to bed until 11-ish. I woke up at like 3:30 because we had to get up at like 4, a little after 4. And so I slept terribly. We went and got them, came back. I kind of played on my phone for a little bit, and then I went back to bed at like 7. The kids went right back to bed. So I tossed and turned for a little bit, but I finally fell back asleep and got up at like 11. So I felt pretty good. And then Sunday, we just played games, and what did I do? I don't know. I was kind of a day. We were all kind of just tired and zoned out. So my weekend was not very craft heavy, but then I got hit with like, I gotta cast something on, which I really don't need to cast something on. I need to finish things. I need to finish my blanket. I need to work on my African flowers. I need to pull out things that need to be finished. I don't need to cast something on, but I did, and it was like literally like 9 o'clock at night. I cast on something. So I cast on a shawl, a crochet shawl, and this is my first crochet triangle shawl. So that's what I have so far. Very simple. So far, it's just a few repeats that I'm working through. The pattern does change a little bit. I do wonder if I should have gone up a hook size. It does seem a little stiff, but I know once I wash it, it'll loosen out. And I don't want it to be huge, because it is going to be big. So that's what I have so far. But it's cute. And this is using Line Brand Mandala. This is the bonus bundle. So it's like 2 skeins of Mandala and 1. Might be a little bit over. So I'm going to try to use most of it, if not all of it. So that's why I thought, is it like 3 in 1? Maybe it's 3. How much is a normal mandala? Let's see. So a normal one is, no, okay, it's 2. So 150 grams is 1. This is 300 grams, so this is 2. And the pattern calls for 2 skeins of mandala. So I should check the gauge to see if I'm on point, but I'm not changing it now. I'm just going to go with it. But this is only after like, you know, 2 or so hours of work. So it's moving pretty quickly. It is called the Warlock Shawl. It is a free pattern. I think you can buy the pattern, but it is free online. I'll be honest, it says it's a beginner pattern, but like they don't even tell you like to turn your work to go to the second row. So things like that, it's not very beginner friendly if you ask me. And then there's some things that were confusing to me as a intermediate crocheter, I'd say. So that bothers me a little bit, because I mean, if someone says this is a beginner pattern and then someone wants to buy the pattern, and then they're going to look at it and be kind of confused, because again, there was some things in there that were not beginner. Like they had some pictures, which was helpful. I don't like buying patterns anymore. I just feel like there's a lot of not good stuff. Like people don't have them tested. They don't have them tech edited. Now I'll say my first pattern I came out with was not tech edited, but it was tested a bazillion times by myself and by other people. And I had a good collection of testers. I went through it numerous times. So it's the Twinsies shawl. I'll put the link down below. My second pattern, which I think I have, yes. And if you're interested, is available. Both of them are available on Ravelry. These are the Totally Rad Mitts. And it's an interesting pattern, as in it's designed for worsted weight and DK weight yarn, and that kind of adjusts the sizes. So you can make an XL in the worsted weight, and you can make an extra small in the DK weight, the way the numbers are written. But I have that tech edited. So like that one, like the numbers are good. They're supposed, and I had it tested. So these are my little, they're supposed to be kind of like 80s themed punk fingerless mitts. You can wear like the little thin gloves underneath if you want more, but like they're just like cute little fingerless mitts. They got this like little pattern on it, this little bow thing. This is my hand-dyed yarn as well. So this is the Totally Rad fingerless mitts. I had it tech edited before I charged for it. I had it tested. There's Ravelry pattern pages. So that's my rant, because I feel like I keep running across patterns with a lot of mistakes. They just kind of rush them out and they're just bad, and I paid for it. You know, it's one thing if it's free. It's totally, if you want to write a free pattern and it's like, great, whatever. It's fine. It's free. You're doing a nice service by giving us a generic or a basic idea of how to make something. But if you're gonna pay $5 to $10 for something, I want it to be like, mistakes happen, that's fine. But like, if you're not even having it tested, or, you know, bare minimum tested by other people to look at it and look at it for you and make sure that it's right, then like, you shouldn't be charging for it. Just my opinion. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But that's all I've done. That's all I've done crafting wise this week. So I am going to work on this today. I do need to figure out, I need to clean my table so I can start seaming I really want to start seaming those. I don't want to start seaming the African flowers, but I need to start seaming the African flowers. I did wind my little cakes of the next skein of yarn, and I only have 14. So I was kind of banking I was going to get 15 out of every skein. So that's going to throw off my count. So I can't do 90 now. I have to eliminate a whole row, basically, just because of one is where I'm at. Which kind of stinks. I don't know how to solve that besides buying a full another skein, which that's kind of dumb. So I need to wind the next one and see what I have in there. Kind of hoping it's only 14, so that at least like that eliminates 2, and then I'll just have a chunk of a skein left. So that, I think I might not, I don't know. Maybe I tried to do it without that last skein at all. No, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I got to revamp my numbers, which kind of stinks because I was like perfect. It was like going to be perfect. Unless for some reason there's 16 in the next skein, which I highly doubt. That kind of throws everything off, which is kind of a bummer, but so yeah, that'll eliminate. Yeah, I don't know. If you have any opinions on what I could do, I don't know if I could reach out and find somebody, if anyone has an extra, just one repeat of that color. Could have someone send it to me, maybe. I don't know if you know anybody that has the black cyberleaf color that might have just one repeat available. Let me know. And I ripped out everything that I made from samples, so I don't have anything extra lying around like I did with the orange colored. I ripped everything out. So that's that. So that is all I have for this afternoon. Oh, it's only 10:30 this morning. So I will be back later this week with more updates on if I decide to cast things on, or if I decide to work on other things, or if I get things done. Hey everybody. I feel like all week I just feel like I've been losing my voice, and I don't know why. I have this like manly voice. But we'll try to plug along here. And don't mind my cat complaining in the background. It's close to lunchtime and she's been complaining all morning. Anyways, it is Wednesday, almost noontime, and I have been a one-track mind kind of crafter. So last you saw on Monday, this week just feels funny for some reason. But anyways, I think I recorded Monday, and I don't even remember. I think it was in the tan colored there. So we have made some progress on our shawl. I'd say we're almost done with our shawl. So crochet is just so much quicker. I do like how this is turning out. It is still not big enough. It needs to be bigger. So right now, without trying to break it, or not break it, but so I think I need my ties to come down longer, basically. So I need definitely a few more inches on each side, which the pattern calls for the shawl to be 30 inches in depth 60 inches wingspan, basically length, and not quite there yet. I measured it, I think, when I was in the gray, and I still needed like 5 or so inches, so I still need some more, which is fine. I'm gonna keep going. However, my gauge was totally wrong. Totally wrong. My gauge, it was like 12 stitches per 4 inches, and I got like 18, which is fine. I like the material for the most part. It is a little, it will loosen up and like kind of drape better when I wash it and dry it. I know for sure, because it's acrylic and that always happens. But it is a little bit maybe tighter than I would have originally liked. Maybe I should have went with the H hook, but I don't know. It's fine. I think it's going to be fine. I don't really have concerns. However, I'm just not using up the yarn that I wanted. I bust open the Mandala bundle, which was, it's supposed to be 2 skeins of Line Brand Mandala. It's in the Saytre color. I never mentioned that too. It's Satyre, I believe. I got a ton. I have a ton left. And honestly, then as I was going along, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to see. What is going on here? Oh, there's some weird. Oh, there's another. Okay. Anyways, sorry. So this was in here. And so I was finishing up the gray, and it was coming to this kind of dusty mauve color, back into this red, and then into this purpley, and then blue. I really wanted to get to the purple and blue. Like, I really wanted to get this color because it started with like this red color. It's a little bit different red, but it started with red. I wanted to get to the blue, and I was afraid that if I did this whole chunk, there was no way I was going to get to the blue. And I think I'm right, because I think I'm pretty much going to finish this blue, and it looks like it goes like blue back into purple. I feel like there's something wrong with this skein potentially, because I feel like this color red is the same as this, and we're going back in reverse. So it's going purple, then back to, or blue back to purple, then red again. So there might have been some kind of, or maybe that's how it's supposed to go. I don't really know. But all I know is I wanted to get to the blue. So by the time I get to this blue purple section, I think I'll be done. And if not, then I go back to the red and it's fine. And then I can actually, if I really wanted to, reattach that. But I honestly don't think I'm going to get there. So I have all this yarn left. It's supposed to use 2 skeins of yarn. Like, why do I have so much yarn left? I mean, I know my tension, again, is a little tight, but like, really? So I don't know if I mentioned I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook. This is it's a 7, which if you recall my 7 millimeter debacle, some people were chiming in, I think you mean a 7, which is, no, I did not mean a 7. I meant 7 millimeter at that time. But why is this called a 7? It goes G, which was 4.25 millimeters, 7, which is 4.5, and then H, which is 5 millimeters. Just don't even put a 7 in there. That's confusing. Just call it a 4.5 millimeter hook. So I'm using this hook, which has no correlation to any letter, apparently. It's just a 7. And so, I mean, I'm only like a 0.5 millimeter difference in hook size. I feel like it shouldn't be that drastic, but it is. So, let's see. I'm in the middle of a repeat. So what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the repeat, which is about, it's like it's an 8-row repeat. So I got 2 more rows left of it. And then there's like a final section of like 4 rows or something. And then some people were doing a picot bind off, which looked really cute, or edging. I guess there's not really bind off for crochet. So a picot edging on it. I think I might do that. So I think I will do the repeat, see where we're at size wise. See if then kind of calculate out how much bigger the end will be, and then do picot. And I'll have plenty of yarn for this because I'm swimming in this yarn apparently, but it's really pretty and I do like how it turned out so far. So, and I do like ending with the dark color. I think that's nice. And then I'm gonna make tassels, and I guess the tassels are just gonna be red, probably, which may be fun. Maybe fun pop of color for them to be red. Or I don't do tassels. If I'm doing picot, maybe I'm not doing tassels. That's a good question. Good question. Which you won't get the answer because most likely it'll be done because this is like, again, one track mind. This is all I'm working on. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you. So that's that. I am wearing my Very Vero V-neck by Knitting Tipsy. It's a fun crochet kind of hippie looking pattern that I made last year, I believe. It's super cute. It's a paid pattern on Ravelry. I will link it below. I don't know if you can see the back if I'm careful. It's got this little tie in the back. It kind of dips down. It's pretty much like, it's the same in the front. Stepping on stuff. It's the same kind of V-neck in the front and back, but then you got the little tie in the back. So super cute. This is on Karen Simply Soft, so it was a real easy. Obviously changing color yarns was kind of frustrating, but not frustrating, but just, you know, a thing. So it was, I don't remember the color names, hot pink. I'll put the Ravelry, my page down below as well, so that you can see what yarns I used. But this was fun. It took me a while because that was one of those projects I think I picked up and put down a lot, but I really liked the end result. So, and it is a dreary day, so I needed something bright and fun, even though it's cold. So I went out and I said to put a coat on, which then it's like shoving the sleeves and the coat was weird. But I'm not leaving, or no, I am leaving. Taking David to piano later, so I'll have to do it again, but whatever. So that's it. I wish I had more to share, but I just don't. I even worked on this on the treadmill, which I probably will again today. So I'm going to crank on, so which is a little awkward because it like hangs. So I'm like tucking it under my, my shoulder so it's not hanging down, and then I'm kind of going along. So it's awkward, but I'm just like obsessed with it right now. So that's what we're going to do. I think that's it for today. I will catch up with you at the end of the week, and I will see what, this will be done. That's my prediction. This will be done. So see what I come up with. Hey guys, it is done. This is my Warlock shawl that I've been working on all week, and this is the only thing I've been working on, and it is Thursday, and I finished. So it is big and beautiful, and I love it. I ended up doing a picot border instead of the tassels. I meant to grab it, but I forgot. I don't have a ton of yarn left, so I did use most of the yarn. I have a few bits and pieces that I had cut out because there was a weird section in the middle that I wanted to get to this blue, and I wasn't sure I'd get to it. And I don't know if I would have, or at least all of it. And then I got to this blue and purple section, and I thought about stopping, but I really wasn't sure, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to really stop. And then I kind of pulled some of my Discord pals, and we decided to go ahead and go with the red because we like bigger shawls, and the red, and I love it. I love the red pop at the end. I think that actually works a lot better, especially wearing this darker outfit. This would just kind of, I would lose the picots for sure. So so this is my shawl, and that's why I'm recording down here, so I could show the whole thing because my room is too small for me to move around. Let me show you the whole size of it. It is a big shawl. So there's that. And I thought about, I had it kind of styled differently too, like if I put the seam on the shoulder here, like this, bring this around, and then pull that around. That's super cute now, and I would need a shawl pin to secure that, but that's like really cute. And actually I might wear this tonight like this. So hubby and I are supposed to go out on a little date night tonight, so that's why I wore a dress today. And shaking the camera. So yeah, this would be super cute. So I don't have very many shawl pins. I need to get more, but I have one. So I will pull out my one shawl pin and secure this. So this was cute. I don't know, kind of maybe tuck that in. I don't know, but it's fine. Pull it down a little. I don't know. And obviously play around with it. Obviously it works well as a regular triangle shawl as well. Could pin it here. Could actually do the little tie in the back as well. So I'm not good at tying things behind my back. There we go. And that's cute, and that's really cute. So it's very versatile since it's so big and it's warm. So again, this was the Lion Brand Mandala in Saytre. And I was gonna actually look, and I'll have to look and double check, because I really think the color was wrong. I think something was manufactured like it, but I could be wrong. I don't know, because the colors like started to reverse. So I don't know. But anyways, it's done. I'm done. This will probably be the last clip because I don't think I'm gonna have anything new to show tomorrow. If for some reason I do, I will wait and post it tomorrow, but most likely I'll just start getting this ready today and post it tomorrow afternoon. Last but not least, I always do this. I go to Meijer. They have a very small, limited yarn section. I mean, I'm talking bare bones. They have some Bernat blanket. They have some Mandala. They have some sugar and cream, like the smaller ones, and some Bernat, Karen, like solid colors, whatever. But I got these, and I want you to comment below and guess what you think I bought these for. It's been something I've been doing a lot of. So just take a guess of what you think maybe these will become. So I'm going to leave it at that. I can't help it. These things just fall in my cart, and I just thought the colors were kind of fun and cute and springy. So that will be what I might work on later. If I do finish something, I will show it tomorrow, but so then you won't have to guess. But maybe I'll save it. I'll save it for next week. I need content. Save it for next week. Also, I'm hoping to just kind of play around in the dye pots more, not worry about businessy stuff, because it's hard. The business stuff is hard. Marketing's hard. I don't have like a big pool of money to invest in supplies and whatever. So but I like to dye yarn. So I'm going to dye some yarn, and I don't know if I'm just going to dye 4 or if I'll dye 8, probably just 4, because for now, and we'll see how this experimentation goes. I'll dye a pan of 4. I'll list them for sale. If somebody snags them and wants them, that's great. That will help me get back into things. And if not, then I have more fun stuff for my own stash, because that for me can make a big shawl, a sweater, something. So I don't know. I don't have a huge plan, but I know I want to dye yarn. And if I blow through all my bare yarn down there, then whatever. My Jim's like, just play with it. Just have fun. And that's what I'm going to do. But if I could kind of start selling it again and get back into the groove of businessy stuff, then I would love to do that as well. So we're going to just be cute with a little pin. I need brooches. I need some brooches and some shawl pins. That would be super cute. Anyways, what if there was like a tie? I need to show off the I-cord maker still, because I could make an I-cord here. I'm going to tie it. But anyways, I could just make an I-cord and then like not attach it, but it can just like loop through and tie. So then it would be removable. So anyways, that's all I have for today. The lighting here is really good. I like it. And it's like, you don't see the mess everywhere. It's like right out of the camera. Anyways, I'm going to say this is the last clip of the week, and I am going to say goodbye, and I hope everyone has a great weekend and a great week ahead, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to comment on the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Oh my gosh. I might sit down right now and do that. I'm going to go sit down and reply to everyone's comments, because oh my gosh, you guys have left the sweetest, nicest, most amazing comments, and I am just like so grateful for this community that follows me, because you guys are all super cool and super friendly, and everyone said really nice things, and it just like really made me feel good. So I appreciate that. So I want to go and respond to everything. Remember, if you haven't though commented on these 1,000 subscriber yarn giveaway, go comment on that. I will draw a winner next Friday. So you need to tune in next Friday. I will announce a winner. I'll probably give that person a week or so to claim, and then if I don't hear anything, I'll draw again. That'll be the plan. So with that, I'm finally going to sign off and say goodbye, and I hope you get to craft all the things.